I know that we're gonna handle whatever's in front of us. And we're gonna take it one day at a time. If my blood looks this good tomorrow, adios.
Don't you think we're better together? Oh, I think we are.
Good morning.
From the bathroom in the hospital.
Yeah.
Sometimes my feet feel really dirty, and so I wash my feet. Normal. Yeah, so happy Monday, and
Today marks 2 weeks in the hospital.
2 weeks.
I don't know if that's something to celebrate or...
2 weeks done.
Yes, that is true.
Less, hopefully. So, game plan. I woke up, did my nebs, did chest PT, obviously all my IVs, saw the CF team, and then in the next 30 minutes I'll be doing my blood draw for checking all my counts and my drug level. The IV medication has to be like checked, the level, whatever. So then at 2:30 I'm gonna go do pulmonary function test, PFT, and by then we'll know what my blood counts are, and then we can kind of make a game plan. If all my blood counts are like perfect, we could talk about finishing IVs at home. This is 1 week post-op, so I had my sinus surgery 1 week ago, and
The plan is to do 3 full weeks of these IVs, and hopefully that will give Mary's lungs plenty of time on these IVs to get the full effect of fighting this bacteria.
and also the sinus surgeon sent samples, ew, that's a weird word,
Yeah.
cultures from my sinuses. When she did the surgery, she took all the yucky stuff out and sent it away, and it's growing everything my lungs grow plus more. So
Yeah, it's pretty abundant
yeah,
bad bacteria.
Yeah.
So
bad news bears.
it was confirming, like, good to clear that out a little bit, even though
Good
it's
point.
kind of colonized in Mary's body, but
Yeah, sucking it out isn't like a one fix all. It is all gonna go back there very quickly. They don't even do post-op CAT scan, so they do a CAT scan beforehand to see like what's it looking like up there, and then they don't do it post-op because it's all gonna fill back up so fast that it's like it's not even worth imaging because
yeah,
whatever.
but the hope is that doing the sinus surgery can kind of delay the buildup,
Yeah.
you know?
And I mean, just getting as much of that infection, just physically getting it out, like during the surgery, they clear it all out, and then doing lots of IV antibiotics before and after surgery can hopefully kind of reset things. That's our hope, is that the headaches, honestly, our hope is that the headaches are sinus related.
Yeah.
And that the sinus surgery and the IVs fix it.
Yeah.
And so only time will tell as far as like if the sinus surgery fixed those daily headaches, because when I'm on IVs, the headaches go away anyway because the IVs are suppressing the bacteria and it's helping and all of that. Right now I'm having headaches, like in the night it's waking me up with headaches, but that's just like sinus pressure from the surgery. But like the ice pick in my brain headaches, those are gone right now because of the IVs. So we'll know, I don't know, we'll know when we know if it worked.
Yeah.
But for now we just have to keep doing the next thing, and so today that's
Blood work and PFTs, and keep doing all the work. IV work and PT work, and
My legs were so sore, specifically my left hamstring from my workout on Friday.
yesterday was a very busy day, but good day. I went out with Ollie before I left for church, and it was pouring rain, and I was like, I was like, it's now or never that I take him out. I take him out, and it was just like flooding in the streets, the sidewalks. My shoes were just like up to my ankles in water as we went out on our walk. And then as we're coming back, the rain stopped and let up, and I was like, I guess I could have waited 10 minutes. But anyways, I left Mary and Ollie, went to church. Well, first I ran home and I threw a load of laundry in the washer and got ready for church and took a shower at home, which was nice. And anyways, it was a good day, but after church I went to our house and worked on packing up orders from my online store and just finished up the laundry and all that. And then came back here to the hospital and we had a quiet... Oh yeah, we had to re-access Mary's port because every week we put a new needle in, and that was pretty much our evening. Just kind of hung out together. But welcome to our Monday. We'll bring you along for PFTs and whatever the rest of the day holds. So thank you guys for tuning in and journeying with us. I feel like a lot like is up in the air today as we wait for the blood work results. And I mean, I don't think the PFTs will determine a lot. We kind of have a plan regardless of what the PFT results are, but our hope is that maybe her lung function has improved some after 2 weeks. The reality is surgery may have set her back a little bit, but we're hoping that maybe the two cancel each other out. I don't know.
We'll see. They'll be what they'll be.
Yep. Mary's standing at the door throwing Hershey kisses at people.
Happy washing. Whatever that is. Scary. Just stay away from my room. Holy wow, that hurt. Literally, this one blew up like halfway through the blood draw, so she had to take it out. And then this one hurt, like literally, I've never had blood draw hurt that way.
Oh.
I was like, I didn't say anything. I was just thinking like, what in the world is happening? But she put ice on it afterward because it looked so weird. It was like blowing up really weird.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine now. It doesn't, I mean, it hurts, but it's not like it was. So, all done.
All right, we'll see what they look like.
Yeah.
I got us some lunch from downstairs.
I've never seen the little single bag. That's so cute.
They had a taco station.
That looks awesome.
Good. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going as much as you can. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. We made it back. On the way down to PFTs, the pump died, and thankfully a nurse was taking her down, so she had to restart the pump once we got it plugged in. And then the whole time back, it was like less than 5 minutes to go before it dies.
It did the crazy like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm dead. Like crazy yelling.
And then it like stopped the IVs
twice
and everything.
On the way there.
Yeah.
Anyway, we like plugged it in, waiting for an elevator. We were like, okay, there's a plug, and like we charged for like a minute, and that made us last all the way.
Now you know what it's like to have a Tesla. Just kidding.
I don't think I've ever been that nervous for PFTs.
Yeah.
I was like legit nervous.
What was your feeling of nervousness? Like,
I don't know what I was feeling. I mean, so I think we mentioned this before surgery. Because of my recent PFT drop, I don't have a lot.
We wouldn't want to see it go down more.
Right.
That's kind of what you're saying.
Kind of at,
don't
like,
have a lot of wiggle room.
Threshold where you don't want to lose much more.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know. I think.
You were just nervous that they would be down, or?
Yeah, I think so. And I think it was like replaying that admission where they kept going down.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to think about, like, I don't know. I guess it's like, I know that we're going to handle whatever's in front of us. And we're going to take it one day at a time. But I was like, I I guess I've been out of that decline mindset. I mean, I've had to do IVs and all that.
Yeah.
Like, symptomatic decline for sure, but anyway, I don't know. It's just part of the journey.
So you were nervous about it.
I was
We
nervous.
haven't told them how it went.
I was nervous. We went, and the nurse ended up staying, and it was like real solemn in the room. But I was just focused. I was just like standing there with my eyes closed, like breathing. Like, I was just focused. But they were the same, basically.
They were up a little bit.
A smidge.
Yeah.
So not being down that's what we were really hoping for. So
Yeah.
I guess they probably weren't up what we would expect after 2 weeks of IVs and aggressive airway clearance.
Yeah.
But I think it kind of what you said earlier, like it kind of cancels itself out. Like the surgery might have made me go down, but the IVs might have like canceled it out.
Yeah, and with Mary's lung function, number one, numbers don't always like mean a whole lot to us. Obviously, the decline that we saw meant something to us. But when she's been in the hospital in previous courses of IVs, it typically would take until after she's out of the hospital before we'd see like improvement.
Right. If we see improvement, like numerically.
Yeah. So anyways, we were encouraged. I felt like it was just really confirming that they didn't go down, they were moved in the right direction, and it was just kind of confirming of what our plan is. We aren't done with IVs.
Right.
And we've been doing them, and I don't know.
It's, kind of like what we were thinking, like he just said. I guess if I was hoping to be done after 2 weeks, then it might be discouraging.
Sure.
I think this is like a life thing. Like, if you have your mind set on, like, I want my goal, I want it to be reached by this time period, and I want it to be easy, then you're gonna be setting yourself up for failure. But our goal, our idea in our head was, last time I did IVs, I did 2 weeks, and it kind of maybe didn't work very super great, or it didn't last very long. So we were thinking maybe 3 weeks is a better goal. Like, we should hope that we could complete 3 weeks. I just have no clue what I'm saying.
Yeah. Basically, they didn't go down, they moved up a little bit, and we're encouraged and thankful by that. And we got Mary's blood numbers back right before we went down to PFTs, and they are freakishly stable and up a little bit, which really makes no sense based on her trends that she almost always does. So either Neupogen has a delayed effect or these blood numbers are a little bit wacky. Either way, they aren't down. I think that's probably fair to say.
Basically, if my blood looks this good tomorrow, adios. Like, we are out of here.
We'll go home on IVs, because really it's her blood issues that keep us here in the hospital for the whole course. But
it would be such a like awesome, fun surprise to be able to go home.
So we haven't talked to the team yet about like where the numbers are at today, whether they think those are actually real numbers, or I mean, sometimes you have like flukes and test results and that sort of thing.
And it's kind of like when all the numbers look kind of strange, you kind of think maybe the sample got either diluted or maybe it's concentrated or something like that. So I don't know if that's what they're thinking, or is my body just doing an amazing job of handling these drugs. I do need to like really be cautious and not get myself too excited to go home tomorrow. I'm a little like, I think I might have already gotten a little too excited.
Okay, well, let's talk to the team and see where we're at.
Because let me tell you, once you have it in your head that you're going home, then when it doesn't happen, you're like ultra disappointed. So I'm just gonna try to be open-minded. Let's go home.
We'll see. We are still waiting to hear back from Mary's CF team about whether, I don't know, what they think about these blood numbers and the possibility of, I think probably what the plan will be is we'll check them tomorrow and go from there.
Yeah.
But stay tuned tomorrow to see how this adventure continues.
Yep.
And
we will see what happens. we'll pick up the camera tomorrow. And
As always, we'll see you
we'll see you
tomorrow.
tomorrow, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Don't you think we're
And some guy says, good night, everybody.